Megumi Fushiguro, the immortal, your 9-year-old son. In life, there are many disappointments, wasted gleaming potential, lost to the sands of mediocrity. But today, I thought I'd channelize my personal potential, man. A Transformers character so fucking useless and irrelevant that it makes me genuinely angry that he even exists. Okay, so imagine this. You're Fusion of the two of the most powerful recognition squad, Ape-Link, who can literally will objects and existence by something nifty's got to transfer into Link, essentially sort of working like a Green Lantern ring. And the other half of the fusion is known as Primal Prime, the being who's a result of the Vogue, long shot to sound like a new emissary, like a herald of theirs, after Tigerhawk sorta. Primal Prime is no slouch either, possessing a body similar to Optimal Optimus. Optimus Prime's most powerful form in Beast Wars. Man, that's a lot of optimism I'm talking about here. And despite having all that at your disposal, the strength of Primal Prime, the transfer intellect of Ape-Link, and the power of Primus, your most notable moments in Transformers history can be chalked up to getting your ass kicked by multiple bad guys and not much else. This is the story of Transformers' greatest fraud, Sentinel Maximus. To the one Sentinel Maximus fan that is somehow still out there, I fear it is time we had some uncomfortable discussions surrounding your goats. But in order to properly break down why this guy sucks so much, we have to go over a few topics how this bum fails at absolute life. First off, we have his fighting skills, or lack thereof. In all the stories he's in, he literally loses every fight he participates in. It's at the point where the literal TF Wiki makes fun of him for doing so. But follow, literally everyone Sentinel faces is overpowered. Dark Scorpion and Nemesis Prime, the literal heralds of Unicron. What else would he literally do on the situation? I don't know, maybe if you locked in, he would be putting decent numbers, but alas he didn't, and that's why we're here to even begin with. Anyways, his fighting skills are so trash that I unironically bet my soul that he was fighting a three-way battle between Chip Chase and his wheelchair, Bergatron from Botbots, you know, the guy that literally turns into food, and Shaq, the Amphitrite from Beast Wars. These three would actually go different and come out on top. That's how bad his physical prowess is. That's just sad because, as I mentioned before, he has a transfer interlink, something that one of his components, Ape-Link, was able to utilize to great success. Like, for example, he created a whole body for the ship's AI because he needed more troops in battle. While CatScan, the AI, didn't do much in the main story. It still showed how capable Ape-Link was of his abilities, but also what Maximus could do with that is make tiny clubs and jets that do nothing against his enemies. You see what we're dealing with here? And to make matters worse, the only time we managed to succeed at anything is stopping an alleged mini-con civil war, which is the equivalent of going after people in Fortnite Blitz. Sure, you're dominating the field, but the person on the other screen is out a literal child of an actual computer program, so it's pretty pathetic in my opinion, huh? And yes, I know, mini-cons are supposed to be a creation of Unicron, but still his Dark Scorpion and Nemesis Prime, and they're pretty powerful against him, so it's not really much of a flex. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me mini-cons, or I retire. Just look at the way he talks to Dark Scorpion like he's actually like done anything in his life. Like he's like pick on someone your own size when he's actually like never like won a battle by himself, so that's pretty pathetic in my opinion. Next we have to talk about how much this dude gets bailed out. I've read all of his appearances in fiction, and the amount of times this happens is embarrassing. Because when it says Cray or Fuse want to be technical, he's busy fighting Crytek, a Predacon trying to essentially saying godhood. You couldn't handle him alone, so a combined unit known as the Wreckers, not those guys. So you have to open a portal which could trap Crytek in a limbo dimension, but Sentinel essentially had to sacrifice himself by going there with him. I'm actually want to cut Sentinel some slack here, so that might make sense, but after that, for event, who essentially drafted by Version Alpha Tron to help assist Vector Prime in defending the Unicron Trilogy Cybertron from 2 heralds of Unicron. Man, Botcon stuff's wild, yeah, wild. And that's where the aforementioned Dark Scorpion fight happened, and I also believe it tanked his reputation, for good reason too. Because he's literally losing to an overglorified zombie, and he got bailed out again because the base auto defense system went back and blasted the zombie to death. And that's just pathetic, and making matters even more embarrassing for Sentinel, he was a diversion. After that embarrassment was unflying Nemesis Prime and all that one, near a chamber that held Primus' life force. Nemesis Prime is something called a dead Matrix. A Matrix is corrupted by Unicron with the intent to kill his brother when opened. At this point, Primus and Unicron still multiverse of singularities, which means that if Primus were to die here, he'd be dead everywhere, and that could spell the end of the multiverse. So all Sentinel Maximus has to do is prevent him from being opened, but surely he's learned from his past and he's won't let such a thing happen again. He loses. But don't worry, because just as Nemesis is about to open the dead Matrix, from out of literal nowhere emerges reverses into guys 2001 Omega Prime, which means Sentinel has been bailed out 3 times. Fuck up once, him and me. Fuck up twice, him and me. But 3 times, this one's on you, buddy. Fuck, the amount of times he's been bailed out is actually pissing me off. It's a good thing he literally has no significant role in fiction after this, because if he did, I'd actually be fucking angry. And the final thing that I'll go over about this guy is so embarrassing that it affects him in the real world, or more particularly his toy release. Because you see, his tour was supposed to come out as a book-on exclusive in 2004, but the holders of the license at the time, Fridge Productions, had been dissolved, so it never actually released there. So Hasbro mailed out the toy to people who brought it, who I assume pre-ordered him, but however, Hasbro used outdated mailing lists, which as a result, some people never got this roll due off circumstances, meaning that for some people that moved places, the intensely old place would end up getting random toy mailed to someone else. Also, side note, but this is a big deal, but in his toy development, he was supposed to come off translucent Sabotage wires, specific to represent the ones that keep making the transfer interlink. However, working shipment was due for fear of being associated with a fraud like Sentinel, or budget reasons, that one's more likely. They were cut from the set, and instead the molds were reused for universe, but not translucent. However, I have a personal fear about all this. It's because Sentinel Maximus is such a fraud that his, fraudulence can literally transcend reality, and it sabotages him in the real world, which kind of deserved, I'm not gonna lie. And he has no third party release from an company by the time of scripting. I don't know where else to put it, but yeah, that guy sucks. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Sorry it's a bit late, but I feel like I could have done more research in the video, so I can be more dedicated headed towards Sentinel Maximus. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, subscribe, comment 500 word essay on why I'm wrong, why Sentinel Maximus is a secret go-to channel or something. Maybe turn notifications on. And as usual, have a good day.